So today I want to talk about lack of motivation and how I have personally or am personally overcoming it. So this month for me has been a month of up and down, up and down, up and down, and I have struggled massively with motivation to get things done. This weekend alone, I spent majority of the weekend watching films, and I'm not saying having a day here and there is a bad thing, but what I'm saying is it can come to a point where it can become too much, and it's because I've lacked this motivation and I've kind of dropped into this hole, which I sometimes find it quite hard to get out. So for years, I have got into the habit of watching films. I remember being at home when I was living with my parents, and it wasn't actually that long ago. And I would spend, I'd work on the farm till about 4, and then spend all evening in my bedroom watching films or playing games. And it's very easy to get into that routine again, especially for myself. And so, knowing how to get out of that hole is very important, especially for me. And for me, over time or recently, I have come up with ways and means in which I can break free from that hole. And I've started off by having a commitment. Having this commitment that I'm going to do 30 days or 30 videos, or I'm going to have a commitment to practice 30 minutes every day or even less speaking my talk. I'm not going to set the intention to do it all day. I'll just practice 10, 20, 30 minutes. Nice, easy, simple, can be achieved just like that in less than 10, 20 minutes. I make it as small as I possibly can, and I don't focus on the end result. I don't focus on the end results of it all, because when I focus on my goals or what I want to achieve, I find it very easy to get overwhelmed. And it's like I want to. So one of my big goals is this year alone is to do 40 talks. Now I've got 32 on my list at this moment in time, so it should be dead easy. But if I start concentrating on the whole 40, I'm going to get overwhelmed and think, oh my god, I can't get there. But if I focus on the next talk, get that done, focus on the next talk, focus on the next talk, and just focus on that one talk, then I can quite easily get through it. So it's about turning them bigger goals into daily achievable chunks. And it's about having the courage. It's about having the courage to step forward and know that when you are trying to achieve something, there is always going to be resistance. Part and parcel of achieving things or ascending or improving yourself, there's always going to be resistance. And it's about allowing yourself to feel that resistance. Because when you allow yourself to feel that resistance, you can push through it. Like the other day, I was doing this run, and I was starting to feel my body was saying, oh no, I need to stop, I need to stop, I need to stop. And I was like, what I did, instead of stopping, I just allowed myself to feel that resistance. And that resistance just disappeared after about a couple of minutes. And I managed to push my way through it. And then also, it's about aligning yourself with how, once I finish this goal or this chapter or this what I want to achieve or anything, how will I feel? Because then it's about feeling that emotion before it's happened. So there's plenty of stuff there to chew on, really. Yeah, but it's a, but for me, motivation seems to be an ongoing battle, but there's ways and means in which I make it easier for myself so that I can achieve, or I not achieve, so I can get things done. Yeah. So the question is though, are you lacking the motivation? Where do you lack a motivation, and what tools do you personally use to overcome motivation, to overcome not having motivation? Have a good day.